Hey everyone, Ben here. Now, it's always been a promise of mine that I wouldn't just feature races on this channel that go well, and I won't just call out other people's mistakes. I'm like all of you, I mess up sometimes too. And although it's often embarrassing and frustrating, the only way to learn is to try and break down why I made a mistake and look out for similar factors in the future. So here's a review of a big mistake I made in a race room ranked race which caused a big pile-up. We join the action with just a couple of minutes left. I'm recovering with a bit of suspension damage from having been hit earlier in the race, somewhat unfortunately, by streamer James Tumulty. Go check out his channel for lots more race room via the link in the description. I can already see that the 3 cars ahead could wreck at any moment going into the chicane, so I give myself plenty of time and space to avoid anything that does kick off and give myself a good exit. But even at this point I remember thinking in the cockpit, this is a bad idea. I don't want to be on the inside of 2 cars with another in front of me heading into this turn 1. And if I'd listened to that instinct, I'd have backed out. Unfortunately for me, and for everyone else involved, I didn't. I keep going down the inside, I marginally miss my usual braking point, lock the front tyre and make contact with the car ahead. Before you know it, I've been hit twice more and my race is over. Let's take a few more looks at the incident and break it down some more then. First things first, this is my fault. I'm not sure if everyone is fully under control of their car through the incident, but I can only be responsible for what I do, and I messed up my braking completely. I was on the inside, focused on the car ahead and alongside, and I didn't have my usual vantage point of the concrete strip on the left hand side of the track, which I use as a brake marker. I missed it, and from that point on was a passenger. In any case, I'm going into the corner too fast anyway. I'm going to be taking the inside line side by side. I needed to brake earlier, otherwise I would have no chance of maintaining that line through the corner, and I was guaranteed to understeer wide into the car alongside me. But more importantly, I should never have put my car into this position in the first place. Even at this late stage, if I'd backed out, there was every chance the other drivers were going to wreck, or were there to be overtaken cleanly later in the lap. Even if I hadn't made a mistake, one of the other drivers could have, and that could easily have led to me being crashed out in any case. The worst that could happen from backing out was finishing in 12th position with everyone intact. This was too risky a move to possibly be worth it. So it's a big apology from me to the other drivers involved, and hopefully all of you watching can take something from the incident too. Ironically, this accident happened just 2 days after I published a video on good and bad racecraft. It's a really helpful guide which you can check out here, and clearly I need to go and watch it again too.